ni màláìkà rẹ̀, òun ni màláìkà rẹ̀. Fájìmí ń fẹ́ Káyọ̀dé, òun ni màláìkà rẹ̀.
Hello everyone, welcome back again and happy weekend wherever you are watching this video. If you are new to the channel, my name is Ifajimi Fakayode. I'm a spiritual consultant and a traditional herbalist. So on this channel, we share different spiritual tips and spiritual lecture. So if you have not subscribed, I urge you to go and subscribe so that you will not miss any of our video updates, as we are going to be dropping a lot of spiritual tips and spiritual enlightenment, which I believe is going to benefit you. So now today I bring you this great spiritual work, and this is what we call blockage, spiritual blockage remover, or let's say this, the name that suits this kind of spiritual work is when you are having a bad luck. When you notice that maybe there's a bad luck in your body, and there are various ways you can get bad luck into your spiritual system. The same way we have a physical body system is the same way you have a spiritual body system. You can get a bad luck from sleeping with a strange woman or a strange man. If someone you sleep with, maybe through through this mutual thing, I don't want to say that is because I don't want this video to be flagged. So now, due to, there's a various way man can get bad luck or woman can get bad luck into their body. Now there are various ways like that you can get a spiritual bad luck into your body. And then when you are having a bad luck, that is when you will be promised something and they will not fulfill it, or maybe they are giving them something, when it is your turn, then they will say the thing has finished, or maybe it is no more available. Meanwhile, they have been giving a lot of people, but when it is your turn, they say the thing is no more available. So if you are experiencing this kind of thing, or you have someone experiencing it, you have someone suffering this from this kind of spiritual problem, I think this spiritual tip is going to help a lot. And the items here are not far-fetched. It's something you can get all around you. So, and just like you know me, I wouldn't give you something very cumbersome where you will be running scatter to do. So, and there are something you will just get at your backyard, something you will just buy with just a small money. It's something you will just get all around you. Is what we post here. So now, if you want to practice this spiritual spiritual tip, all you need is we need a black soap, a black or native soap. If you cannot get a black soap, you can use a white soap, any soap that is convenient for you. So just like here, we got the soap. That's the first item we are going to need for this spiritual tip. So this is a soap. Let me show you. So this is the local soap in our locality here. This is a local soap. So, but if you cannot get this kind of soap, you can buy any soap. It is still going to work. Buy any soap. Now you are going to get a soap, a native soap, or local soap, or you can use a white soap, lock soap if possible. Now the soap is the first item. Then another thing you are going to need is a spring onion leaf. Spring onion leaf. I don't know if you are familiar with it, but I think this thing is everywhere. Spring onion leaf. The onion leaf. This is it. The spring onion leaf. You are going to get something like this. The spring onion leaf is normally look like this. So the spring onion leaf. They are not just the typical onion we see around. So this one is spring onion leaf. You are going to get the onion leaf like this. You can see that one. Now that's the second item. Then the next item is we have here is nego pepper. This thing in our language we call it enwela or enwalamo, whatever you know it as. But for the English name, we call it nego pepper. So you can get this one in African stores, or where they are selling apps, or where they are selling spiritual stuff for people living. And for people living in the diaspora, if you have someone that sell African stuffs, if you have anywhere where they are selling African stuff, you will get this thing there. This is the nego pepper or Silopia. Silopia, I don't know. So nego pepper or silopia, that's the English name according to my research. So now you are going to need something like this. Enwela. So alubose ilewe, I'm saying that in my language, and oshe. So those are the three simple items you will need. So now when you get this enwela, this nego pepper or silopia, this is how you are going to do it. The first process is to get your mortar ready, your mortar and pestle. You are going to get it ready. But if you don't have mortar and pestle, you can, if you have a grinding stone, you can still do this process on it. If you cannot use a mortar and pestle, if you have a grinding stone, you can still practice this. Now, how are you going to do it? You will firstly put this nego pepper. You can get something of this quantity depending on how large your soap is. If you are using the quantity of this soap, the amount of this soap, you are using this kind of this soap, that means you are going to need something of this nature. You are going to need the quantity, the same quantity of your nego pepper like this. Now, when you put the nego pepper on your grinding stone or inside the mortar, then you will now be grinding it, or you'll be pounding it. If you are using mortar and pestle, you'll be pounding it. Then after the process, after you're sure the thing is now very soft, it is turned to powder, you will now put this thing on top. You will put this what they call this spring onion leaf. You are going to put it on top of that nego pepper inside that you've grinded. You will now grind everything together repeatedly until you are sure that everything is mixed. You'll be grinding it until you are sure that everything is mixed. Then after that, you will see that all is mixed very well. Then you now pour all your soaps. You will pour the soap on it and be grinding it all together. You'll be grinding it all together. If the thing doesn't become so emollient in time, you can add a little water. You can add just a little water there. So you've been grinding it until everything is mixed. That is your nego pepper, the spring onion leaves, and the soap. Now, when you are sure that everything is mixed very well, then you add the soap, you mix everything, then you are going to put it inside a bowl, something of this nature, something of this nature. So something a white plastic like this. So a white plastic like this, you are going to put the soap inside, and you cover it. You After putting the soap, then you cover it. Then you go and keep it somewhere. It can be in your wardrobe. It can be it can be in your bags. So, but for that 3 days, just make sure the thing is not on the floor. So, but after that 3 days, if you want to keep it anywhere, you can keep it on the floor. You can keep it, but just make sure. Um, and this soap is shareable. If it is in a large quantity, you can share it with your friend. If you want to do it with your friend, then you do it in large quantity. So then you'll be uh, now the usage. The usage. This is how you are going to be using it, because this is also necessary. This soap is meant to be used at night, when you before you sleep, at night before you sleep. Now, or early in the morning. If it is not possible to use it at night, for some people that do, maybe their work wouldn't permit them to do this kind of thing. If you are on the night shift or something, you can bath the soap in the morning. You will put little on the local sponge, put it to it, and bath it. And the good news is this kind of soap is not uh, necessarily to be using every day. That is, it is not every time that you will be using it. Although if you can get enough soap and you prepare it in large quantity, you can be using it for a very long period of time. But for the sake of the longevity of the soap, it's better to be using maybe twice in a week. And this kind of soap, don't say you don't need it, oh, because I said in one of my video that this kind of soap is what you need at home. Well, you may be using it with other spiritual works you are giving or you do, or you practice. So this one is just the necessity. It's just the necessity. Just as we need the food every day, you need to get the soap at home so that you'll be using it to face some challenges, some spiritual challenges like bad luck or some kind of curses on you. So you'll be using the soap at night. And this soap also work for people maybe you always have a bad dream. Yes, you have someone that is having experiencing some kind of bad dream, maybe they always dream of, although dream is good. We are going to discuss something about dream on this channel. Dream is good, but there are some dreams that when you are having it, it will be taking effect in your life, in your physical life. So now, if you're having such bad dreams, you can practice this one. The dream will that bad dream will stop, and you will have your total freedom. If you are using this kind of soap, it also help with people that have bad dreams, by nightmare, nightmare, and all that. So that is it. That's just the spiritual tips I have for you today. So till the next time we will be sharing another great tip like this. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed, and then you share the video with your friend, with your family, and you you like the video, you comment, so that we'll be motivated to post more. So till the next time, I'll be sharing more video. I still remain your loyal spiritualist, Ifajimi Fakayode. Stay blessed and enjoy your weekend.